What a beautiful day, man. We've got such a wicked ride ahead of us and I'm very much looking forward to taking you with me. Look at the sky. Can you believe we're back on the KTM as well? And look at this CBR250 4-cylinder weapon of a bike. I'm sure we'll see more of that in the video as we go. But yeah, this is pretty much the place I stopped last week when I did the first ride on the Jigsaw, funny enough. Beautiful place. Anyway, let's get on the road. It's pretty hot. And let's go see what we can find today on this beautiful ride. If I can start my bike. Well, welcome in guys to a completely different video today. Normally I do my structured kind of opinionated videos that you guys are used to. But this is a bit more of a free-balling, just come hang out, come for a ride with me and the boys. There was a couple more. One of us has dropped out and we'll meet in another one as we go. But as of now, there are just two. And these roads are some of the best roads you can get for a little ride outside of Auckland. It's a very easy ride to leave your house and go for a spin. I mean, look at them. And not only that, we're on one of the best bikes to do this as well. The KTM 690 SMCR just handles these roads like no man's business. Like you can really just work the gears, and the suspension is just perfect. The geometry of this bike as well, like really lets you sit forward, downshift, load up that front wheel, and just peel out. Couldn't think of a better bike to do this day on. So yeah, if this feels like a different kind of video that you'll be interested in, let me know, hit the like and subscribe, and I'll happily, as I always say, bring you guys more of this stuff. Doesn't always have to be moto vlogs with structured topics, could just be a ride out, take you guys around the scenery of New Zealand. And speaking of which, if you've been following along a little while, you'll know I'm meant to be moving to the UK very soon. Well, that has been put on hold for a little bit, only by a few months. But the pro on that is we get about 6 more months here in New Zealand to ride, so I can bring you more videos like this. So let's make the most of it and go out for as many rides as possible. Jesus. Go CBR, go! I think that thing hits like 20,000 RPM and it sounds every bit of it too. Feels like I am the big daddy bike and that's my little child, and I'm like rooting for it, a bit like the turtles of Finding Nemo. And look at us fly. I hope this video looks half as good as it does in real life. Wildlife, sheepies, beautiful houses in the middle of nowhere. Everything you would want when you're pushing it on roads like this. Some would say a biker's dream. Well, I guess a bit about this ride. This ride particularly should take us about 2 hours one way. We're going to stop off. I'll show you guys what Raglan's like when we get there too. We'll stop off, have a quick bite to eat. Usual biker chit chat. Catch up with the boys for about 20 minutes. And then hit the return journey for another 2 hours. Perfect little afternoon ride if you ask me. And then I get back for date night with the old wifey. I'm going to go out and sink some pints, I think. In light of the fact that the UK dream has been postponed for 6 months. Maybe it'll be a celebration that we get to stay here a bit longer. What do you reckon? You always got to look at the glass as half full rather than half empty. Just got to always look on the bright side of life. Holy SMCR. Flipping hell. And this is exactly what this bike is for as well. If you're looking to get a supermoto, don't get one just to poodle around. Get one and absolutely use all that suspension, use all that power. And I'm specifically talking about the 690 platform, maybe the 698 mono from Ducati, the bigger bikes. But go out and just rip them. That's what they're for. They're so much more fun than any other bike on roads like this. But I'll give credit where credit's due. That CBR in front of us is absolutely caning. When you think about it, that's 250cc. And I'm not being light on this throttle at all. Do you know what? There's nothing better than a bike like this to downshift on. It just bounces into gear so nice, and that backfire you get from the exhaust, the whole visceral feeling, just the feedback loop. It's a biker's dream. But speaking of which, look at that for a backdrop. Oh man, looks like camera 2 just died, so we just reset that. I don't know if it's overheating or what. Oh.
Wanna try it?
Yeah, I've never gone away back or something. Such a cool bike. Feel so blessed today, honestly. You've got great friends, great bikes, great scenery. Sometimes you just got to look back and appreciate where you come from and where you're at. Ooh, my God. Tell you what, let me chew up a few miles. I'll catch up with you when we stop for a little break. Otherwise it's going to be 3 hours of just straight riding video. So we pulled over because we were meant to be half an hour in front of a friend, and apparently this could be him flying up here already. This guy's no slouch, so I wouldn't be surprised. Ain't no way. No way. Look at that CFMOTO. That looks beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Hey bro, how's it going? Thought you were half an hour behind us. How the f... That's nice. Is that standard? Oh well. It's got the same dash as the 450 MT. I don't really know too much about this bike other than it's a 450cc parallel twin. Been given a green light to send it. We've got GP shift, and in the last few minutes I've had of it, I'm very impressed. Plenty of power for one person, and it also handles like it's on rails. Really surprising. It's actually far better than the likes of the Yamaha R3, and I'll even say it, this is way better than the Ninja 400 by far. Let's go KTM! And just like I said, my boy does track days all the time, so this guy can outblast me on a bike like no tomorrow. But that's what that bike's for, someone like that, to actually use it for what it is. I'm just a peon in this riding game, an idiot with a camera. The hell is going on here? Biker boys, what a day. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you do, hit a like and subscribe. Don't know where the key goes. Oh, it's there. That's wicked though, that's crazy. Even for like a CFMOTO, like that's way better than an R3, a Ninja 400, anything in that category. It's got way more grunt, like it almost feels like it's got a bigger engine.
It does. Like about it as you top out the gears so quickly.
Okay, we're back on the CFMOTO. We swapped bikes again. I don't know what's been going on from what you guys have missed. I know the cameras keep dying, so you probably missed big portions of all of this. We'll see how I edit it together for it to make sense. But as it stands, the cameras keep dying, the CBR keeps dying, the old janky bike, and the KTM lives on. Who would have thought, hey, the KTM is the reliable one of the day? I suppose this is technically a KTM as well, isn't it, the old CFMOTO? Oh, is that how the radar works? So it flashes when it picks up a camera. Very interesting. Something I've never really messed around with myself, the thought of getting a radar. What do you reckon? You reckon they're worth it? So I don't know how this works, I just know it flashes when there's something or someone. You'll have to explain to me how radars work in the comments. And are they worth getting? Because I see quite a lot of people running them. I personally just don't like the look. I think they look a bit And these radars are legal in New Zealand, how crazy. I don't know why they haven't banned them like everywhere else, because technically why would you need a radar other to find where the police are ahead of you? Don't know, it's a weird grey area I don't understand. If you know more about it than I do, then let me know below. Yeah, these CFMOTO SRs really do hold an awesome line. I've got to take my hat off, credit where credit's due. These bikes have surprised me so much more than I ever thought. I never thought I'd swing my leg over a CFMOTO. And this one, as I said, would be one of the best beginner bikes you can get. I definitely can't wait to get back on the KTM, more so because my back is killing me. These leant over clip-on riding positions just don't suit me. More so because I've done years of jiu-jitsu, MMA and all that stuff. My back is just wrecked. I've had so many back injuries and rib things, and I've torn cartilage and stuff. So it doesn't take much for me to start feeling excruciating pain. You probably wouldn't find this problem as much as me, but I love all the carbon fiber looking finish. It really does suit the bike. You see what I'm saying? It's like Ducati-esque colours. Just waiting for the boys to catch up, and it's not because I'm that fast. It's because we lost each other, and somehow I ended up in the lead. And the boys are back together, just like that. And just like that, Raglan, this is our destination. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that bike, man. But to be honest, it's just been a nice little morning getting out with the boys and making the most of a day like this. As I said, sooner or later in the next 8 months or so, I'll be living in the UK, so views like that won't be an everyday occurrence. But you see what I'm saying? It all looks like a painting, like none of it looks real. It looks even more like flabbergasting in real life, if that's the word I'm looking for. A nice old Honda FTR. So this is a popular spot for bikes. But as you saw, you can see why. It's just such a nice place to ride to. Well, there we have it, right in the heart of Raglan. We're going to sort out some lunch. But I hope you enjoyed this calamity of a video. There's a nice old Ninja 636. But yeah, there you go. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.